Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, we got a CCP video on Tigra. It's a little unorganized. I literally woke up and I updated my game and I look in the CCP chat and it's like, Tigra's going out, and I didn't even have it yet because I didn't update my game in time, and it was like, I had no idea what was happening today. So I've been playing around with her, trying to get a little bit better with her. But real quick, let's go over some of her key abilities. We're not going to go really in depth here, just a couple key things. So Miscibility, start with both of her senses active. In all attacks, she has a passive neutralize, which basically it doesn't nullify buffs, but neutralize opponents have minus 100% of buff ability accuracy. And when they're neutralized, if they fail to gain a buff through chance, inflict a rupture, dealing 72 physical damage over 1 second. So heavy attacks here while charging heavy attack, and 0.1 seconds after launching heavy attack. All non-contact hits from special attacks have 100% chance to miss. Show this, it's pretty cool, but it's really going to take a lot of practice and matchup specific practice. It's a cool mechanic. And then if Tigra interrupts the opponent's attack or causes them to miss while charging this attack, each hit inflicts rupture, dealing 725.5 physical damage over 18 seconds. This is very important here. Basically what you want to do is punish the enemy's heavy attacks with your heavy attacks, and then you inflict these ruptures. They're debuffs, they last a long time, and these ruptures factor into her special 2 to deal more damage basically on the special 2 here. Each hit has a 10% chance to inflict rupture, dealing 1200 damage over 4 seconds, and each damaging debuff on the opponent increases the chance of inflicting rupture during a special attack by flat 10%. All those ruptures from the heavy attack that are applied on the opponent, each one of them counts as 10%. So you're just going to apply more ruptures, more damage to keep stacking and stacking. And then, her 2 modes here, what they do here. So Primal Sense, whenever inflicting rupture, deal a burst of up to 1200 physical damage based on the number of damaging debuffs on the opponent. This damage is increased by 100% during special attacks. And then Huntress Sense, 10% chance for all non-contact attacks from special attacks to miss whenever inflicting rupture or causing the opponent to miss. Generate 10% of a bar of power. This is kind of like a ghost type ability, so when you get missed hits, you gain power, which is cool. And then another key thing here, the special 3 activates both of your senses. And it also applies a permanent rupture, which is really nice, again, for all of her other abilities. And also special attacks. If you're far away from the opponent, you can get an unblockable hit, which is really cool. So yeah, some key abilities there. Now let's jump into some gameplay so I can really talk about it and show you guys what's up. Alright, what's up guys? So we're back for some gameplay now, and leave a comment down below what other kind of gameplay that you'd like to see with Tigra once you're done watching this video, or right now, or if you come up with an idea, let me know, because in this video we just focused on some Realm of Legends stuff. So first I just wanted to showcase the Miscibility. So here we hold our heavy attack and boom, we miss all the hits. But now watch here, I get hit and I get stunned. That's because I'm unfamiliar with Tigra and the Winter Soldier matchup, so it's going to take practice fighting certain champions, learning the spacing exactly on charging that heavy attack, exactly when to let go so you don't get punched in the face afterwards. But it's cool how you can make all those hits miss and you can gain power too. So first fight here, we got Juggernaut, and so this one's interesting because she doesn't really have an actual nullify, but there's a synergy that you can pretty much stop unstoppable buffs specifically. So I have that synergy here, so it's very useful for fighting a Juggernaut. But yeah, so basically how you want to play her, it's very weird playstyle, and it's very jarring to play her at first. I wasn't really a fan at first, but once I started to play her, it got a bit better. But basically, see, you want to punch their heavy attack with your heavy attack and then launch some big L2s. But the problem here is baiting so many heavy attacks can really start to take a lot of block damage. So it makes her not ideal in places like Act 6, where the health pool are the attack rating on champions are just so ridiculous that the blocked hits just stack up like crazy. So that's one of the downfalls. But as you saw, he threw a special attack right there and no unstoppable, so that's really nice. So I'm going to go for my special 3 in a little bit here, trying to get off another heavy attack to punish his. There we go. So now I'm going to drop the special 3, and this is going to activate both of my modes again, and it's also going to apply the permanent rupture on him, which is really useful for all of the abilities and just dealing more damage throughout the fight. And again, something to keep in mind is that this gameplay is of a rank 3 Tigra and also without suicides. I'm not sure. I don't know how much of a damage increase she'd really get from suicides and how beneficial it would be for her ability specifically. But this was literally like right before I did Path 4 in Alliance War, and I was a little nervous for it. So yeah, I had my masteries like perfectly set for Alliance War, so I wasn't about to put on suicides to do this. So I was using Captain America and Doctor Doom in War, so yeah, don't really want suicides with those guys for the fights that I had specifically. So yeah, but so yeah, we're baiting out those heavy attacks, punching with my heavy attacks, and again, this fight, it's interesting. She's definitely going to be better in fights where she can really take advantage of that miss mechanic for punishing specials, like for example, like Punisher, all of his bullets, if you can get the spacing right, that could be a lot of power gain, and you can completely avoid his specials, and it can just be extremely useful. But Juggernaut here, I don't know if his L1 would count for it if you could make it miss. I'm not sure if that's, maybe you could. I wasn't sure. I didn't really want to try. It's kind of hard to space like one-hit specials, because if they don't throw it, it's like, oh, well, now I'm holding a heavy attack, which I try to do later on Blackpool, which you guys will see. But you see, once you really start to stack those ruptures, you can get some pretty solid damage on those special 2s. Again, it's from a rank 3 champion, so it's interesting. And again, I'm interested to see how she does do with suicides. So what I like to do is see how I dash back and then I throw the special 2, and then you get the unblockable hit, which is really cool. It just break right through their block, and it's just like easy way to get off that special attack. I love unblockable special attacks, and hers is a unique way to get the unblockability on it. So here he's almost dead. I ran out of my my senses, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to go for an L3 to get them back or just go for some L2. So right now I'm just trying to stack up some ruptures, and I think I'm just going to go for the L2, see how much damage it does. But it's definitely does more damage when you have your modes active. But yeah, we're still doing some decent damage. Right here I go for the L1 just to activate one of the modes, the primal sense there. And then I'm going to try to build back up to a special 2 or just to get another special 1. Now you can see the damage is a bit better having one of the senses activated. He's at 2% health now, and right here make the L1, and then I'm sure to drop one more combo, and he's dead. So he didn't really go unstoppable at all for that fight, so that's cool. 178 hits from a rank 3 without suicides, nothing crazy. But I thought she'd be really good for Wolverine actually. So I got all the way up here, throw a couple potions in her. Figure why not? We earned those potions on the way here. So yeah, Wolverine, crazy regen. So there's 2 reasons why she can do this fight. The first one is just, with those neutralizes, I figured that Wolverine regen is like a activate on hit, so he shouldn't really be regenning. And then also with those rupture debuffs paired with the despair, you can pretty much just take all his healing to 0 if he even gets any with enough debuffs. I only had 1 point in despair, so I was a little bit worried if I could even do this fight. But yeah, it's enough, and he's not proccing that many of the regen buffs because of the neutralizes. So yeah, everything's going pretty good so far in this fight. We're doing some pretty solid damage. We got a lot of ruptures. Right there, I had the spacing wrong. Again, I don't know this matchup. It's my first time trying this fight, so I don't know the spacing on heavies and specials, the counters, and all that stuff. So Tigra is definitely going to be one of those champions where you need to practice her and just get used to her, but also you're going to have to practice certain matchups to really get used to the spacing and stuff. The same thing is true for Ghost. For Ghost, you gotta know when to face certain hits of enemies because some enemies have 2 parts mediums, so that's kind of weird with Ghost. And also, whenever you phase special attacks with Ghost, it'd be the same thing with Tigra. It's different for different special attacks. So, yeah, it's really gonna depend. She's definitely gonna take practice. She's definitely not the easiest champion to play. I was struggling a little bit at first, still struggling a little bit here, getting hit here and there. But I'm a bit more confident with her now. But as you can see, that special 2 hit pretty hard for a rank 3. That was some nice damage. And he's not regenning. The buff control for the on-hit buffs is really nice with those neutralizes. And yeah, gonna drop another L2 here. You see we're doing some pretty nice damage. That was like 15% of his health or something. That was some solid damage. But our modes run out here, so I might go for a special 3. Right here we've got the special 2, and here I could have thrown a heavy attack. I wasn't quite confident with it yet. Right here, punish his heavy attack with mine again. Gonna bait his L1, and then just gonna go in for a regular combo. Trying to bait out some more heavy attacks just to get some more rupture stacking up. Just in case, any regen get procced, I want them to have the least amount of regen as possible. And yeah, I think I'm gonna build up to my special 3 to get both those modes active here. I think we just want to bait one more heavy attack. Yeah, there we go. Get up to a nice stack of ruptures. Drop this L3. It's pretty cool L3. The glowing eyes. It's kind of cool. I feel like that wouldn't work on Wolverine though. I feel like you'd be able to smell Tigra coming. I don't think she could really sneak up on him. But it's a special 3. But yeah, we got a lot of ruptures going right here. Everything's looking pretty good. We've got both of our modes. We're looking for a big special 2 coming up here. So I just want to get as many heavy baits as possible. Apply some more ruptures here. I think we're gonna go for the heavy counter on the next special 2 that we bait out here. Let's see. Oh, that was a nasty special 2. Let's go. But yeah, he's actually almost dead. There's no point. One more special 1, and that man is dead. That was a pretty clean fight, man. That was for rank 3. That was a pretty clean takedown on Wolverine. I was pretty impressed there. And that was the goal, just to get to Wolverine. I'm like, wait. She might be pretty good for Black Bolt too. Like Black Bolt gets a ton of buffs, class advantage. I was like, you know what? Let's give it a try. So heal up a little bit here. 8 of these little potions. I'm like, yeah, that should be enough. But Black Bolt, so he's kind of weird. He's got that one hit on the special 1. So I try to make it miss with my heavy attack. You're gonna see it failed. I completely failed the first time. But I do get it the second time. I was trying to kind of predict when he'd throw it. So yeah, right here I just get hit like a noob. But yeah, I think we're gonna heavy counter. There we go. And I accidentally got too much power there to go to my special 3, but that's okay. Go to the special 3 isn't really a bad thing because you get that indefinite rupture up and just refresh both your modes. So that's fine. And yeah, right here, bait out a special 2, and boom, we got that spacing on it, so no problem there. Gonna just try to bait out some more heavy attacks here. Throws a full combo into my block, like an Axe 6. That would have been like a ton of damage if they throw a full combo into your block. Man, it'd be ridiculous damage. He just did it again. So this playstyle, it's an interesting one for sure. Here we're gonna throw our special 2, get off some pretty nice damage. And as you can see, he's just not activating a single buff. Right there, I tried to do the heavy, and I just got destroyed and got stunned. But I have max limber from when I placed my defense, so that was nice. Right here, I throw this special 2. Notice how he blocks it, but then you back up, and boom, you get an unblockable. So that's really nice. If you screw up on the special 2, like I just did, the unblockability could save you, which is really nice. So here, gonna heavy counter once again. My senses do run out here, but I'm just going to bait out his special 2, and then heavy counter it. Boom, there we go. And I think we're going to go for an L3. I think so, just to get both of our modes active once again. And then we should have enough enough gas in the tank to finish this up. So right here, you notice how you can kind of heavy counter in the corner, and you get the ruptures if he dashes at you. If he doesn't dash at you and he just holds block, then you won't get the ruptures because you have to interrupt their attack. So intercepting them is interrupting their attack. So yeah, right here, go for another special 3. And her heavy, it's weird. Like there's so many hits to it, so many components to it. It's a lot of hits. It's really, really weird. But it feels pretty satisfying and pretty good range on it, I feel like. So that's good. And again, notice he just has not gotten a single buff, which is great. So bait out another special 2, punish his special 2, gonna punish one more heavy attack, and then I think we're gonna dash back, go for the special 2. It's unblockable. It hits really hard, man. That was a really good special 2. And I think right here, did I already? I thought for sure I did the special 1. Maybe I missed, or maybe it's right here. Nope, I must have done it and just not even paying attention. I swear to God, I got it once. Yeah, But that Black Bolt fight was really good. 119 hits, the lowest hits we had with her in any of these fights, with class advantage and just the buffs and everything. So yeah, overall she's definitely unique, extremely unique. For rank 3, you know, not bad. I don't know, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see more gameplay with her. I'm not really sure. Take your guys' feedback, take your comments. I'll read them all. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, like to see more content. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.